Do as I say, not as I do.
Lewis Hamilton, the Formula One racing driver today, or yesterday, very powerful interview or comments he's given on social media, saying he's reaching the end of his tether about this. Friends of his won't listen to him. He feels the world is in serious trouble and that the only way to save it is that we all go to where you want to go, which is a plant-based thing. So you've got some powerful friends.
This is a joke, isn't it?
We are in extremely hot water about this.
Now, let's go to the UK. Lewis Hamilton there. He's joined the ranks of celebrity hypocrites by taking to Instagram.
How are you going to persuade people like me who want a balanced diet of fruit, veg, meat, like we've always done, and think that that's perfectly OK?
This is a guy who makes his millions from jetting around the globe to drive gas-guzzling Formula One cars.
This is a joke, isn't it?
I won't even mention the yacht, Daisy, but Lewis is... has he overtaken Meghan and Harry as the biggest climate change hypocrites of 2019?
Well, I am just a broccoli.
I think that's a very astute observation, Rita. I mean, it's all very well to preach climate change alarmism and then run around in private jets, but he races cars, for goodness sake.
You said yourself recently that there needs to be less fury, more
I agree with
humour,
that.
more common sense
I agree with
in the
that.
debate.
Lewis Hamilton, the Royals, I get the mindset. They're right. They're right. I used to get told it as a kid, all the time, by my parents. Do as I say, not as I do. They're right. It gives you the pass to be a slight hypocrite. Under the guise of authority, then you've got to do what they say. They ain't no better than you. I get it. You've got George Osborne telling you austerity was good, whilst living the life of a fat cat. You've got Leonardo DiCaprio that proclaims that we all should adhere to the footprint whilst going out on jet airplanes, living the fucking vida loca on yachts. I get it. It's right. Don't have integrity. Don't be honest. Do as I say, not as I do.
But to come on here and just be an idiot makes us think you're just an idiot.
So that's it. Water-based paints. Do not use water-based paints.
This is a joke, isn't it?
You're killing the earth. You're killing the environment. You're killing your kids. Within 11 years, we will not have a planet because of the overuse of water-based paints. So I am proclaiming now, I want you all to stop with immediate effect. Don't do it. Don't use water-based paints. Don't do it. Bad for you. Think of your children. Think of your children. Think of the lives they're going to lead by your ignorance, by using water-based paints. So I want you to stop. Not on. It's my channel. Do as I say, not as I do.
And there's also increasing evidence that a strict vegan diet, for example, can have bad impact on you.
No, I don't think that's true.
Well, the scientists are saying it.
Well, you know, I think...
Children may end up being more stupid, they say.
You think
Exactly.
these debates benefit from people dressing up as a broccoli?
Well,
If you have only a vegan diet, for example.
It's sort of laughable, and he's talking to us about climate change and lecturing us to sort of be better in our behaviour when he literally races cars for a living. It's that simple.
Can I just ask a straightforward question? And without any comedy, are you a plant?
And look, it astounds me just how many celebrities are jumping on this kind of climate alarmism woke bandwagon. And my theory is that a lot of them actually aren't in it genuinely for the issues.
Because your argument dressed up as a broccoli just strikes me as so absurd.
well,
That you're wearing a costume, but you're trying to get a serious point across about veganism.
it is a
Is there
serious
not,
point.
are you
yeah.
actually not part of Animal Rebellion and Extinction Rebellion at all, but somebody who's trying to send up the whole movement?
We are in extremely hot water about this.
Because I'm
no,
not sure you're
at
going to
all,
win
not at all.
anybody over dressed as a broccoli trying to make a serious political point.
Because I think if they were, they would make more of an effort not to appear as such hypocrites. I think a lot of it is bandwagoning, you know, it's the sort of trendy trending thing at the moment, and perhaps some of them want to rejuvenate a bit of publicity, so they're kind of jumping on.
A plant-based diet can be a balanced diet, Pease.
This is a joke, isn't it?
We are in extremely hot water about this. And if you like the taste and texture of meat, there's loads of budding entrepreneurs in the plant-based food market. And
It doesn't taste the same, though.
Do as I say, not as I do.
It exposes them so badly because of the lifestyle they lead. I mean, if you want another couple of examples, you look at actress Olivia Colman and, of course, Stephen Fry, who ran around the other day wearing Extinction Rebellion pins. And yet Olivia Colman has appeared in an advertisement for British Airways, and Stephen Fry fronted an ad campaign for Heathrow Airport.
Pease, I don't know much about, all I know that a plant-based food system.
You don't know much about the science. I mean, with respect,
I'm not a
Mr. Broccoli, if you're going to
scientist,
tell me to
Pete.
give up meat, you've got to know about the science. Otherwise, why should I listen to you?
I hear what you're saying, and we are in extremely hot water about this.
I mean, the
Both of
cognitive
which should be
dissonance
shut
is-
down. Both
Oh,
of
yeah,
which
well,
should
it
be
would-
shut down if Extinction Rebellion had their way, let's be honest. Now, on Wednesday...
Heathrow should be shut down anyway, but that's a separate issue.
You said yourself recently that there needs to be less fury, more
I agree with
human,
that.
more common
I
sense
agree with
in the
that.
debate.
This is a joke, isn't it?
Do as I say, not as I do. Stop wasting water. The planet does not contain enough water. Within 11 years, there will be sufficient droughts because of our overusage of water.
But to come on here and just be an idiot makes us think you're just an idiot.
Never mind the hydration that naturally happens within the planet that creates water. That is not the point. Stop wasting water. This is my channel. Do as I say, not as I do. See? I only want one cup of tea, so I'm only going to utilise enough water for one cup of tea. Do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, well, it's painful going through that. Lewis Hamilton posted another climate change rant on Wednesday that is since deleted, where he said he was worried about the, and I quote, the extinction of our race.
Well, Pease, a plant-based food
Are you
system
calling pears peas?
Well, yeah.
Why?
I thought it'd be quite nice.
If humans kept eating animals. Gideon, I don't know. For him, I actually think some of these celebrities, they do genuinely believe it, though they are hypocrites because they don't live what they preach. They seem to be perturbed by it.
They believe their own proverbial, absolutely.
Why don't people just get up and have some purpose in the morning?
This is a joke, isn't it?
The world would be a better place if people got up off their arse and actually done something with themselves
You think
Exactly.
these debates benefit from people dressing up as a broccoli?
instead of lying in bed all day with no purpose. Do as I say, not as I do. It's my channel.
You said yourself recently that there needs to be less fury, more
I agree
human,
with that.
more common
I
sense
agree with
in the
that.
debate.
We are in extremely hot water about this.
Think that that's perfectly okay. I think it got him noticed and it's got him on television.
But I'm
right?
not sure you're getting across the scientific argument.
Well, that's
Veganism.
where I have a slight issue. If you don't know the science about this, how convincing can you be to people?
It's going to go pear-shaped.
Oh, I do think you need to understand my client is just a broccoli.